DT, a pretty nice setup, Dynatrace. Right there, been grinding up pretty nicely all day long. Nice daily chart too. Been compressing for about 3 weeks. 55.44 is the breakout level. DT. T2104 just all over the place here, not just going sideways. Had a drop and now a bounce. It's just going sideways. No conviction at all in this market. Came in, took a bounce. GT took a drop. This is what you get in these kind of markets. Costco weak this morning, now strong. Still red, but moving up. Our URGN that we're in right now, back down to 13.95. Again, just trading close to that 14.14. Not much difference in it. Arlo, the other one I took yesterday, is up decently today, up about 1.8%. But very small volume. And just kind of watching the market, it really isn't anything too much to talk about right now. Market is just pretty much moving sideways, trying to bounce here right now. Get a pivot point here. Going to be likely to be resistance. Let's get above the VWAP, but no follow through on any of these things right now. It's impossible to trade the indexes here off of this garbage. Triple Qs, same exact thing. And IWM also, same thing. SPY only down about 0.3%, is coming back down again. Just nothing here. Harry pointing out Dell has, Harry pointing out Dell has relative strength right now. Yep. All day long on Dell. 116.45 was the breakout level. It's gone through there. Got room to about 120.77 on Dell. Again, the market's giving us no additional support, but nice little moving Dell here. There's the NPH. This is a solar stock just moving sideways. Sedge moving sideways. Again, I did take a straddle in Sarepta. Whoops. Sarepta here. And not doing too much, just trading right around 22 bucks. Really want to see some price action. You really don't want to see movement like this for a strangle. So we continue to chop around here. I don't really have much to add to this market. Look at this. Here's our gap down, and here's where we've been. Just no place. See the momentum here on the SPY. You notice how it went from red to blue here, but notice how flat this thing is. It's right in the middle of this. There's just no momentum here at all. Has some upward momentum here today. Didn't last very long. This is just chop. Just touching the VWAP. Hey, Heaven. How was my vacation? Vacation was great. Having very good time up in northern Vermont, up in Stowe, for about a week up there. Beautiful weather, nice and cool. The scenery is spectacular up in northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire. Very beautiful area. If you've not been there, it's very spectacular. We went through a place called Smuggler's Notch, which was really nice, very nice. Ari, STRL still looking good, popping out of compression with an HA reversal. Yeah, it's great. STRL is a beautiful setup on it. Again, you've been in the stock, which makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I love the STRL setup. It's moving up today beautifully. $225 stock. So again, the options are probably horrible. Last time I looked, they were horrible. So you can buy stock, but $225 a share, pretty expensive. Has monthly options. If you go to July 18th on STRL, if you're looking, it's trading right now at $225. So your 220 calls are 1380 by 1690. So crazy. Very, very expensive. I don't even know that you can do a debit spread on this. Let's see, a 225, 230 would be. They don't even have it. You have to do a 220, 230. It's right in the middle of that, so that's not going to work. Do a 220, 230, $6. So way too expensive. I mean, $6 for a $10 spread. No. About 11:30 here right now, and dead market, really dead. Volume on the SPY today, horrible, 17 million shares. Yesterday wasn't great either, and it traded 79 million shares. And dead, terrible volume. SPY coming in. SPY sliding back down again here now. Again, momentum indicator just really flat. So it's hard to assume that we're going to get any kind of a continuation move down here. EMN coming in a little bit, bounced up a little bit, now it's pulling back again. Go inside. I don't even cookie. No, I got nothing. My dog's pestering me here for something to eat. All right. My dog got his cookies. I would imagine it's a little hot out there.
The back is nice.
Huh?
I say the back is
Yeah, then it gets a nice breeze out there.
Yeah.
Don't overdo, Ruthie.
I'm done. Just a little playing outside. Hi. Hi.
He just more than pestered me for more cookies.
Oh no, no more cookies for you. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hi, hi, hi.
All right. If you have any questions here, the market really not doing much. This EMN is still heading down a little bit. Decent short here. SPY just crazy. I mean, this momentum indicator. Look at this, the flatness of this. Very, very flat today. Triple Q's a little bit stronger, but not much. IWM, First Solar, one of the ones that was weak this morning, has bounced up pretty nicely. Tesla moving down pretty hard here, pretty weak actually. Yeah, pretty weak Tesla right now. Coming up on support at 315.11. See if we got anything going on the YouTube's area over here. Blake, morning, good morning. Pretty poor market conditions again today. Yep. A lot of these LPET, low probability trading environment, very difficult to try to trade. You've got to be, if you do trade, you're pretty much scalping. I mean, you got to get in and get out. You can't take very many trades. You can't take any size. It's really a good day just to watch. Maybe look for some charts. Try to find something. This EMN looked pretty decent for a short. Right now, I did take a strangle on Sarepta. Basically non-directional trade, and I did trade CERO as a momentum trade today. CERO is back here this morning. Beautiful momentum trade. Has let's see, how much volume has it got right now? 31 million shares traded. Float 14.8 million. So it's flipped the float twice today. That's a pretty aggressive stock. Quite a lot of aggressive buying, and you can see it moved up to 26, almost $27 on CERO, which is a pretty big gain today, 210% off the gap up this morning. Yeah, market conditions are awful. This is just not good trading environment. Watching EMN. GT was a decent long setup. Ari looked at STRL, which is really beautiful stock, grinding up beautifully, but you can't trade options in. The options are ridiculously wide, so you can't trade earnings. You have to buy stock in STRL.
It's World Crocodile Day.
Hey, Paul. What are my thoughts on a bullish entry on CVX? Well, I mean, the oil stocks have been strong today. Again, they're news sensitive, but here's your chart, your daily chart on CVX. Again, you see where we are. Here's the 100. Just went through it. You see the 200 right there, the orange purple line. That's resistance. It's got a horizontal resistance there. Too close to resistance. Too much limitations on your upside potential on CVX, in my opinion, right here. Nice move, but again, it's got to get through there, and so it's likely not to be able to get through it, at least on the first attempt, which means you're limiting your profitability on the trade by too much here, because you don't have enough upside. That's my opinion. It's by bouncing here off the VWAP, bouncing on actually drifting. Momentum is drifting down. Just nothing here, really nothing. EMN still trying to drift down. Sarepta, which I have a strangle on, 2156. I have a 20. What have I got? A 20. I don't remember. What have I got? I got a 22 call put and a 2250 call. So I got a 22 put. So I'm in the money on the put side a little bit here. Not by much, about 40 cents. A quarter 12, a low probability trading environment. LPTE again today. This is no market help at all. No market help at all. So you have to trade stocks that have got relative strength, relative weakness, and continue with it for a good long time. Right now, there's just nothing. Solar stocks are very weak this morning, but look at that bounce in First Solar. And Run also bounced up a little bit. ENPH also. Cryptos was weak today, still down on the day. CERO, that momentum stock I played this morning, moved up to almost 27. Now it's pulled back a little bit, coming back toward the VWAP, now bouncing. URGN, the trade we're in here, dating at 1421. Again, staying above 1414, which is really important. Paul, you're welcome. That's my opinion on CVX. Again, it's really important to understand when you take a trade to have an idea where your resistance is for a long. So you have some idea if you can judge whether it's justifiable to take a trade. If it's got resistance too close by, you just don't really want to do it, because you're limiting your upside, which is what you're in the trade for, which means your risk reward is skewed to the negative side. Again, we got the Fed tomorrow. Markets are waiting on the Fed. We got triple witching on Friday, but Thursday the market's closed, so that's also messed up now because of the rolling of positions from institutions are they don't have Thursday anymore, so probably a lot of them have rolled already, or they will today, maybe tomorrow before the Fed, but it kind of messes up the triple witching volatility that was likely to come in. So right now we got the Fed tomorrow at 2, we got a Thursday holiday, and then we got the Fed reaction basically Wednesday afternoon, and then not again until Friday morning, which of course we can have a lot of news between now and then. So no rush here to do anything. Again, I do like the MN short, but it's just kind of moving sideways here. And I guess Sarepta as a strangle. JC. Oops. I'm going to look at NQ and talk through what you were seeing, any scalps on the Qs. You're talking about the futures here, so let's take a look at the NQ. All right, I don't see anything. I mean, I just don't see any price action here that is very good. I mean, here's a switch from bearish to bullish right here. There's a break above the 15. You got one candle, and then you had to get right out. It came right back again. All right, and so then we went back to bearish. Then we went to bullish, but we're not. We got bullish momentum, but we don't have any move. And now we're getting a breakout here. See that above the 15 on blue, and then it comes right back again. I don't see anything to trade here, scalp wise or otherwise. Maybe if you were trading 1 minute charts, but I don't, and I can't see even thinking about making any trades in the indexes or the futures right now.
Hey Dave,
Yeah,
can you check your Google Mail
yeah.
and see if you got something from the Cyranet for Bayview Farms homeowners HOA?
Would it come in today?
Coming to you. For some reason you were to log in and all mine.
I'll get a Bayview Farms recommended. That's a next door post.
Hmm?
No, that's something from next door.
No, not next door.
Bayview Farms?
Yeah.
No, I have nothing. Nope.
Okay.
Not since
Okay.
I'm looking all through yesterday.
No, it would have been this morning.
Again, I can't. There's not much I can say here about this market. You can see what we're just the colors are going. All you have to do is watch the momentum indicator here in the current time frame momentum. You know, it goes bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. I mean, this is just chop. This is all chop. It's a low probability trading environment. Can't emphasize that enough. This is LPTE, low probability trading environment. Best not to take trades. If you take trades, make this small size small. Take your profits quickly. There just is no edge here in the market right now. SPY with an exciting bounce right here. Pivot points up here at 602.45. So about a buck higher. It just this is just atrocious price action. Really is awful. See any questions? Nope. Questions? I don't blame you. This is a really crappy market. We're waiting on the Fed tomorrow. Then we got a holiday Thursday, so very slow market. Again, please keep your positions very small if you take any at all. Take profits if you're in a trade. Take it pretty quickly. Get CERO starting to bounce again here. This momentum stock, at least it's moving. So it is some. This thing has got some momentum in it. You can see the momentum indicators. I don't use the momentum indicators on these Momo stocks with low float. I just watch price action. First of all, you don't have many institutions in these momentum stocks. URGN, a little bit of a bounce here. Popped up. It's been hanging around that 14.14 all day. It's popped off of there. This is the chart on in URGN. Again, I like the stock. We've got July calls on this thing. This is holding above this 14.14. It's a big move up here to 21.37 potential, but you know, I'll shoot to take profits in here somewhere. I'm going to watch the price action today, and maybe that I raise the sell order on it sometime today. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Right now it's let's see, it's trading for, we got a 350 sell order on there. It's trading at just 283 right now. So some of the premium's been stripped out of there. Let me look what the spread is on it. Yeah, the spread's not that tight, 270 by 295, so just about what we paid for it. But that was a nice little bounce to 1440. And we'll see where it goes. Yeah, we got 1250 calls on this, so we've got close to $2 of intrinsic value in it right now. But it's July 18th expiration date, so when you get sideways movement, you kind of get some, from one day to the next, you do get some time decay, but it's minimal.
Sort of like, huh? Sort of like.
Yelpy. much they need more, I don't think.
Well, they don't.
Just tell you what you got.
Yeah. Well, he knows what he had. It's very painful.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Just going to town here. Cutting and chopping.
Well, I'm avoiding what I have to do, like finish cleaning things up for the
Oh, the cleaners are coming though.
yeah. You know.
Oh.
Well, this way, I probably am gonna want to be eating soup.
Huh?
I say I probably gonna want to eat soup.
You never know. You might have a good appetite.
But
Huh?
they have to be in a hands free.
Yes, but I have for a few days.
Yeah, but this is for every.
We're happy with soup. At least I am.
All that sugar. Yeah. Boring.
Cook. I keep telling LPTE, 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 low probability trading environment. So this guy in Petro, he buys a stock, and then about 10 minutes later he posts, breaking even on the stock. Market's not giving us any support. I said, that's because it's an LPTE, you idiot. The market isn't giving you support. That's why you don't trade. Alfie, you know better, for God's
To
sake.
trade
You're
or
over
not
here.
to trade?
You're not
That is
making
the
any trades.
question. It says not to.
You're not making any trades. No. You're not making any trades at all. No. I closed the bedroom door on you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I locked it out
Yep. Locked
from
out.
your beloved crate.
It's a travesty, I tell you.
He came over to the bed right after I get in there last night. He comes over, as soon as he hears me heading for the bed,
Yeah.
he comes out of it, gets on the chair and waits. Then he just waits, and then I say, boom, tuck in, and he tucked right in. He didn't lick much last night at all.
Yeah.
No. He licked for about maybe 10 seconds.
When
Then he shifted positions.
I got out, I don't know, when I got out of bed this morning, he was already gone, so it
Oh,
must
really?
have been my 5 or 6 o'clock tea time that.
Is that when you left, Alfie?
Yeah, he abandoned us.
You went back to your beloved crate.
That's all right. He can keep us company. We have to suffer. He needs to.
All right, coming up on about 12:25 here, on a very low probability trading environment. The market is just absolutely going nowhere. SPY's still down 0.24%. Triple Q's down 0.27%. IWM down 0.22%. Everything is just dead. Market's dead. The volume is low. A lot of folks waiting for the Fed tomorrow. Holiday on Thursday, very dead market. Not a good day to be trying to trade. It's just not a good day to be trying to trade. These low probability trading environments are very difficult. Stocks can look good for a while and then turn around. We're still in URGN, which is trading pretty nicely actually right now. And the Arlo position I'm in is also pretty nice this morning. It's up almost 2%. Crypto is down this morning. It's still down. It's continuing down. Coin continuing down. Oil stocks were pretty strong this morning. Pretty flat right now. Here's your Nvidia, up this morning about just a little over 0.1%, not very much. AMD was stronger this morning. Got to the 200-day moving average, and let me see. I think it actually pulled back from there. Let me see on AMD. 100-day moving, a 50-day moving average. Yeah, it's stopped. It bounced above the 200 today, and it stopped right at the 50-day moving average. CERO, that Momo stock that I traded this morning, still pretty good. Just kind of chopping around right now, though, and volume's dropped off on it. All right, so I'm going to get some lunch. It's 12:30. Appreciate the folks that are watching over here today on YouTube. Not much I can tell you as far as the market's concerned. Been a pretty low probability trading environment day all day long. All I can do, the best I can do in a situation like this, is try to keep you from trading very much. Try to save you some money. All right, I'm going to close down on YouTube. And am I concerned about the SMA for CERO? Am I concerned about the simple moving average on CERO? Well, I'm not sure which SMA you're talking about here, but I suspect you're talking about the 100. But these stocks that are momentum stocks that have low float. This thing has got 35 million shares traded today, 14.8 million float. It's double the float already. Those moving averages typically don't stop these things for very long. So no, I'm not on Momo stocks. I don't concern myself too much with that. The momentum indicator or any of those things on CERO. I'm just looking at the price action. Right now, the price action is basically fairly neutral. The volume has dropped off. Stocks like this, when they're doing this kind of volume, sometimes they'll get a spurt anytime and shoot right back up again. So no, I don't. Hey Ryan, thank you. Thanks, appreciate that. All right, I'm going to close down YouTube. Thanks for folks for being here today. I appreciate it. I wish we had a better market to talk about. Well, we don't. We only can talk about the market. We got Fed tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Jay Powell with the news conference at 2:30. Thursday's a holiday. Market's closed. So we're not going to get another day after the Fed to see what kind of reaction we get. We won't see anything till Friday, which is a triple witching. But a lot of the triple witching volatility is going to be gone because since Thursday's a holiday, a lot of the institutions are rolling their positions prior to the Fed and prior to Friday. All right, have a great week. Have a good evening or great afternoon, everybody, and YouTube. I will see everybody tomorrow on Fed Day. Should be here about 11 o'clock. All right.